Hi, so this is a hip and hamstring focus class. You will need 2 blocks and we are going to get right to it. So let's come down into a tabletop position, hands and knees. And just starting with a neutral spine. So crown is reaching forward, seat is drawing back, belly muscles are gently drawing up. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're just going to start with a few rounds of cat-cow. Super gentle here, nice and slow. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, your crown, and your tail. As you exhale, dome the spine, draw your chin towards your chest, press your palms down. 2 more. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, your gaze, your throat, your tail. Exhale, dome the spine. Last round, inhale. And on the exhale, draw your navel up towards your spine. Come back to your neutral spine. Take your feet, and you're just going to shift both of your feet over towards the right side of your mat. Sit back towards your heels. And you can start to walk your hands a little bit over towards the right side of the mat as well. Few deep rounds of breath here. Come back up to a tabletop position. Lift your feet, shift them over towards the left side, sit your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands over towards the left side of the mat as well. Drop the right shoulder down. And keep grounding your hips back towards your heels. And come back to center, tabletop position. Tuck your toes under. Come up to your first downward facing dog. So start to straighten your legs, lift your seat. Feet are hip bone distance apart. Belly is gently drawing up, so belly muscles are working. Palms are pressing, fingers are spread evenly. Head and neck are relaxed. Breath is deep. So if you're feeling like you're super tight in the backs of the legs and the hamstrings, put a deeper bend at the knees. Keep reaching your seat up and back. And you can still continue to draw the heels towards the earth a bit, even with the knees bent. And you can lift your gaze, look forward, start to walk your feet towards the head of the mat, nice and slow. Bend the legs if you need to, come up on fingertips if you need to. Settle with the feet underneath the hip bones into your forward fold. So we're going to start with a deep bend at our knees. So you can meet the belly with the tops of the thighs. Keep releasing the head and the neck and grab opposite elbows here. And press down through the big toe side of the foot, the ball of the foot, the pinky toe side of the foot. Find the center of the heel and press it down. So equal pressure through both feet. Balance the weight out between the fronts of the feet and the backs of the feet. And as you keep pressing down through the feet and relaxing the head and the neck, you may notice that you can start to straighten the legs a tiny bit. Try to keep the belly connected to the thighs. Relax your shoulders. Release your hands to the earth. Grab one of your blocks. Put it on the lowest setting with your right hand on the block. Take your left hand to your left hip. We're going to bend deeply into our right leg, keeping the left leg straight. Twist over towards the left side. So left hand can stay at the left hip. It can come to the low back, or you can reach up towards the sky as you start to stack left shoulder on top of right. Bending deeply into the right knee, shifting your hips here. Pressing down through the bottom of the left foot, straightening out that left leg. Feeling that stretch in the back of the left leg. And then releasing left hand to the earth, straighten both legs out. Shift the block over in front of the left toes, left hand on the block. Bend into the left leg, straighten right, reach the right arm up. Again, option to place the right hand at the low back or the right hip. And you're still continuing to lengthen through the spine here. So reach the crown forward, reach the seat back, straighten out through the right leg without locking the right knee. Keep reaching the right arm up. Find the ball of the right foot and press it down. And bring your right hand towards the earth, forward fold. Bend into your knees deeply. Keep relaxing the head and the neck. Press down through the feet and slowly start to roll all the way up to standing. Keep pressing through the feet. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Back and down. Reach the arms up. And bring your hands down in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra. So you can set your own personal intention here. And I'll offer a group intention. So just reminding ourselves that although we are apart, we are still deeply connected. And I'll offer up that word connection as a mantra to use, as an anchor to use throughout your practice. So each time your mind starts to wander, come back to that word, connection. Connection to self, connection to breath, connection to your body, to this moment, to the earth, to every single person on this earth, every single living thing on this earth. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out through the mouth. And toe heel your feet together. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale to your forward fold. Bend the legs if you need to. Inhale, lift to your flat back. Exhale, step your right leg back into your lunge. Right away, we're going to drop the right knee down into Anjaneyasana. Reach the arms up, big breath in. Hands to the earth, exhale. Step back to downward facing dog. Use your next inhale to come forward to high plank. We're going to drop the knees this set, untuck the toes, lower ourselves down to the earth. Send your arms back, interlace the fingers at the low back. Straighten out the arms as best you can. Roll the shoulders back and press through the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the head. Keep strengthening the legs. Creating a bridge from the hips. To the tops of the feet, lifting the knees. One more deep breath in. Release the heart, release the head. Hands chest to mid-rib, cobra. Lifting up on your inhale. Lowering down on the exhale. Tuck the toes. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up towards the sky. Keep the hips squared. Exhale, step or help the right foot forward to lunge. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step forward and fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up to standing. Reach the arms, press the palms above the crown. Exhale them down in front of your heart. Inhale through the nose, pausing here. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, press through the feet. Inhale to your flat back. Step your left leg back into your lunge. Drop the left knee down. Reach the arms up on your inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward high plank. This time, option to drop the knees or lower through chaturanga to upward facing dog. Meeting in downward facing dog on the exhale. Reach the left leg up and back, keep the hips squared. Inhale. Step it or help it through to lunge on the exhale. Drop your right knee down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step the right foot forward and fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Bring the block in front of the right toes, right hand on the block, bend into the right leg, twist to the left, straighten the left leg out. Release the left hand down, shift the block in front of the left toes, bend the left leg, straighten the right, twist to the right, reach the right arm up and back. Bring the right hand down, forward fold. Inhale, lift to your flat back. Exhale and fold. Come all the way up to standing, reach the arms up. Join the palms together. Down through heart center, forward fold back to the earth. Inhale to your flat back. Right foot back into your lunge. Right knee drops to the earth. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Untuck the left toes. Seal all 5 toenails down into the earth. So the top of the right foot is down. Take a big breath in here. Keep sinking the hips forward and down. On your exhale, stay upright and just take a twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting from the navel. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist and hold. Reach the right arm forward. Reach the left arm back. Relax the shoulders down and breathe. Place your right hand down onto the earth inside the left foot. Left arm reaches up. Bring the left hand down to the inside of the left foot. Walk the left foot over towards the left side of your mat. So we're staying on our hands with arms straight. Heart is moving forward. Hips are sinking forward and down into lizard. We're going to ease into the hip openers. If you're ready to come onto the forearms and the elbows, you can. We will get there eventually.
Tuck your left toes under. Lift the, right toes. Lift the right knee up. We're gonna walk the hands over towards the right side of the mats. Bend into the right leg, pop the left toes. Walk back towards the top of the mat, find your lunge. Hands can be to the inside of the foot again. We're just gonna step back into our high plank. Reset the hands and lower into chaturanga. Upward facing dog on the inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Lift your right leg up on your inhale. This time stack your hips. Keep lifting up through the armpits, especially that left armpit. Take one more deep breath in. On your exhale, step it or help it through to lunge. Take an inhale on your lunge. Step the left foot forward and fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up to standing, reach the arms up. Back to the earth, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lift to your flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back into lunge. Left knee to the earth, arms reach up on your inhale. Hands to heart center on the exhale. Moving with the breath here, take a big breath in. Staying lifted, twist to the right, exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Stay here, reach right arm back, left arm forward. Palms face the right side of the room. Fingers are spread. Energy through the arms. Shoulders relax down. Seal the big toe side of that right foot. Seal the top of the left foot. And then slowly, left hand to the earth inside of the right foot, right arm to the sky. Take a twist. Release the right hand to the earth inside of the right foot. Walk the right foot over towards the right side of your mat. Stay up onto your hands with arms straight. Heart is shooting forward, hips forward and down. Right knee is hugging in towards the body. And we're just breathing here. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee up. Walk the hands over towards the left side of the mat, bend into the left leg, right toes pop. Walk the hands forward towards the front of the mat. Step back into your high plank. Lower down, knees can drop as an option. You can take your cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Left leg to the sky, inhale, stack the hips. Lift up through the right armpit. Shoulders are squared. And then on your exhale, step or help the foot all the way through to lunge. Take a big breath in your lunge. Right foot steps forward, forward fold. Walk your feet out as wide as the mat. Turn your toes out slightly. If you have your blocks, you can place blocks underneath your seat. We're coming into Malasana Yogi Squat. And if you'd like to move the blocks, drop your seat down, lift your crown, lift your heart. Elbows to the insides of the knees. You can sway from side to side. If this is too much, you can always stay up here with elbows on the tops of the thighs and downhill skier. Should have reversed that and given you guys the easier or the tighter hip version first. And then hands to the earth, seat to the sky, forward fold. Keep your feet on the edges of the mat. Take your right hand and move it over towards the outside of the left leg. Bring your left arm forward, bend your right elbow, and take a peek underneath your left arm. Keep drawing that left hip back. And then release, other side, left hand outside of the right foot. Right arm shoots forward, hand on the earth, gaze underneath that right armpit. Bend into the left elbow. Okay, coming back to center, toe healing the feet together. Actually, let's bring the feet underneath the hips. Drop your seat down. Come all the way up to standing, throw a flat back, reach the arms up. Release the arms down by your sides. So I'm going to turn to face you guys so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to keep the feet underneath the hips for this, and you're going to drop into your wide-legged chair, reaching the arms up. We're going to take a big breath in here. On the exhale, you're going to turn your palms so they're facing forward. You're going to pump the arms down or forward and down as you start to straighten the leg. Lift the right leg up. Cross it over. Stay here. Come back up, arms reach up. Squat down, pump, arms back. Other side. Lift the arms up, lift the leg. Cross it over. Lift the leg up, place the foot down, pump the arms down as you squat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cross right. Inhale. Exhale, pump down. Inhale. Cross left. Inhale. Pump down. One more time each side. Inhale, straighten up, cross. Pump the arms down. Inhale, reach up. Sit low. Other side, inhale. Cross over, pump. Inhale. Sit down. Stay with your seat low, reach the arms up high. Stay here and breathe. And then just straighten out the legs. Release the arms down. Mountain pose. Place your left hand on your low belly, your right hand on your heart. Close your eyes and just breathe. And release the arms down by your sides. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to your forward fold. Lift to your flat back. Right foot steps back. Right knee drops down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take an inhale here. Stay lifted, twist to the left. Extend your arms out. Drop your right hand down, come into your twist. Left hand comes down inside of the left foot. Walk the left foot over. Stay up on your hands or come down onto your forearms and your elbows. Walk back up onto the hands, underneath the shoulders if you're not already there. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee up. Walk over to the right side of your mat. One time, bend into the right leg, pop the left toes. Come back to center, toes slightly turned in, wide leg forward fold. You can just drop the hands underneath the shoulders or take the outsides of the ankles, the feet, a yogi toe lock. Start to walk the hands out, come into your flat back. Walk your hands towards the top of your mat as you turn your left toes forward. Right toes turn to face the top right corner of the mat. Bend deeply into your left leg. Lift your torso and place your left elbow up on the left thigh. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Use the strength of your legs and your core. Lift up on your inhale, come up to your warrior two. Coming out of that the same way we went into it. Left elbow, top of left thigh, right arm to the sky. Except this time we're going to turn our torso to face the earth as the right hand drops down. The right knee drops down. The left foot walks over to the left or the right side of the mat, right into pigeon pose. So if you have super tight hips, you're going to walk this left foot closer towards your right thigh. If you're working on a deeper stretch, the shin is working parallel to the short front end of the mat. If this is too much for you, you're going to come onto your back, cross left ankle over right knee, and take the supine variation. Just a few more moments here. Transitioning out, back into downward facing dog. So placing the hands underneath the shoulders, tucking the right toes under, lifting the right knee up, freeing that left leg, stepping it back. Option to flow here, option to stay in down dog, or drop your knees to the earth and come into child's pose. If you chose to take a flow, then just meet us back in downward facing dog or child's pose when you complete that flow. Reach the right leg up. So you
We should be in downward facing dog, sorry. Right leg to the sky. Right foot steps forward, lunge. Take an inhale in your lunge. Step your left foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up to standing, reach up. Hands to heart. Other side. So feet underneath the hips. Come into your chair pose. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. Exhale, sit back, pump the arms. Inhale, reach up, pick up left foot, cross it over. Exhale, pump the arms back, stay. Inhale, reach up, lift the left leg up. Exhale, sit down low, arms pump back. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Cross it over, exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, cross. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, cross. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Stay in your wide-legged chair. Take an inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step your left leg back. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take an inhale here. One time, take your twist. Reach the arms out long, inhale. Exhale, left hand to the earth, right arm to the sky. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Walking the right foot over, coming down onto elbows or forearms, or staying up on your hands. Back up onto your hands. Back toes tuck under. Left knee lifts. Walk over towards the left foot. Bend into the left leg. Pop the right toes. Lift your seat. Come into your wide leg forward fold. Toes slightly turn in. Walk your hands towards the top of the mat again as your right toes turn towards the top short end of the mat. Left toes turn towards the top left corner of your mat. Right elbow comes up onto the right thigh. Can't find my words today. Left arm to the sky, side ankle. Keep lifting the right ribs up away from the right thigh. Right knee is right over top of the right ankle. Press down through your feet. Use the strength of your legs and your core. Nice and slow. Come up on your inhale, warrior two. Right back into side angle. Right elbow, top of the thigh, left arm to the sky. Start to turn the torso towards the earth. Left hand drops down. Left knee drops. Pigeon pose. Right foot walks over.
Settling in
to the shape, getting a little closer to the earth. Lifting your torso, placing the hands underneath your shoulders, tucking the toes under, lifting the left knee. Making your way back to downward facing dog. Option to flow, option to stay, option to drop into child's pose. And we'll actually all come into child's pose. Knees can be together or wide. Hips sink back towards the heels, and we're just resting. Forearms and elbows. You can stack the arms. You can place a block underneath your forehead. And we'll start to come forward onto our bellies. Stack forearm on top of forearm and take your gaze towards the left. So your right ear is down on the top arm. Slide your left knee up towards the left side of the mat into a half frog pose. The higher you draw that knee up towards the shoulder, the deeper the stretch in the inner thigh and the hip. Just stay here and breathe. Slide the left leg down to meet the right. Turn your gaze towards the right. Slide the right knee up. Rest the foot, rest the knee. Deepen your breath. Slide the right leg down to meet the left. Place your hands next to your chest. Press yourself up. Come onto your seat. And we'll start with our right leg extended towards the top of the mat. Our left leg is going to cross over. The left foot is going to move more towards our right hip, our right seat, so that our left knee stacks on top of the right. So this is like a half cow face pose. Keep flexing the right toes. Place your hands on the earth and just start to walk your hands down towards that ankle or foot. This is a deep
hamstring stretch. So just stop right at the top of that stretch and breathe. Start to walk the fingertips back towards your seat. Lift the torso, sit up nice and tall. Uncross the left leg, extend the left, cross the right over. Stacking right knee on top of left or working towards that. It might not look like this, and that's totally okay. Flex the left toes. Find your sitting bones, and then start to walk yourself slowly forward towards the left foot. You might notice a difference in the flexibility from your left to your right side. I certainly do. This is a chance to connect with your breath and send some extra loving kindness to the side of the body. Walk the hands back towards your body, lift the torso up. Uncross the right leg, extend the right leg to meet the left. Flex your toes back. Rearrange the furniture so you can find your sitting bones. Connect sitting bones to the earth, sit up nice and tall. Option to stay here. If you have a blanket or a pillow to put underneath your seat, if you find that you are leaning back here and rounding through the back, it's helpful to put a prop underneath the seat. If you'd like to take this a little deeper, you're just going to start to walk the hands forward. Check in with the low back. So for me today, I need to take the rounding out of my low back and work a flat back, gaze towards the toes. For you, it might feel different, and it might feel good to round into this. Those two options. Just make sure you are listening to your body and not pushing yourself into a shape that does not work for you. These last few moments, see if you can draw the shoulders back if you're in this flat back. Heart towards the toes, gaze towards the toes. And then lift your torso. Extend the arms forward. We're going to come all the way down onto our backs. Nice and slow, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae down onto the earth. Once you land, just land.
Bend your legs, feet on the earth. Cross right leg over left at the inner thighs. So we're not crossing ankle over knee, we're crossing like we're sitting at a desk, sitting in a chair. And then from here, keep your low back connected to the earth, but lift your feet and your legs up. If you can catch the shins of your legs, great. If not, great. If you can catch the front of that top knee, great. If you can grab ankles or feet, feet are going wide, feet are flexed, and we're working knees towards the chest. So this is a deep outer leg, outer hip stretch. And release the feet, uncross the legs. Bottoms of the feet together, knees wide. Rest hands on belly, close the eyes and breathe. Other side. Knees come back up, feet to the earth, cross left leg over right at the inner thighs, nice and tight. Cross here, pick the legs up. And as you can see, the side is totally different for me. I have to hold more towards the shins, the tops of the knees, or below the knees, I should say. Feet are still flexed wherever you are. Feet are pressing out and wide. The wider you take the feet, if you have your feet, the deeper the stretch. Keep the low back down and the shoulders relaxed. Reconnect with your breath. And release. Uncross, bottoms of the feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Rest hands on belly and breathe. Slide your legs out long on the earth. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Flex your left toes. So your left toes are moving towards your face rather than away from the body. Come into a half happy baby. So bending your right leg, grabbing a hold of the inside of the foot. You're drawing the knee down towards the earth, towards the outside of your right side of the body. You can stay here or bend the left leg so the left foot is on the earth. Start to bring that shin in front of the chest as best you can, sort of like a cradling a baby. You might be here, your leg might be here with the foot to the inside of the shin, but you want the head relaxed back, so I can't go there today. Right hand is on the knee, left hand is on the bottom of the foot. And then we're just going to start to rock that leg towards the left side of it. Just nice and gentle, rocking over. And back into your half happy baby. 3 times. Straighten a bit. Bend it. Straighten a bit. Bend it. Last one, straighten. And bend. Bring the knee back in towards your chest. Take the leg across the body into your twist. Right arm out to the side. Come back to center. Extend your right leg to meet the left. Just taking rest for a moment. And then drawing left knee in towards the chest. Flexing the right toes. Half happy baby. Left hand to the inside, the big toe side of the foot. Left knee is drawing down, bottom of the foot to the sky, staying with right leg straight or bending, bottom of the foot to the earth. Take your shin across the chest, cradle the baby. And those gentle rocks. So as if you're trying to stamp the bottom of the foot down towards the earth. Just a few inches. Sending that leg across the body. And then back to your happy baby. 3 times. Straighten a bit. And bend. Straighten. And bend. Last one, straighten. And bend. Knee comes back in towards the chest, right over into your twist. Come back to center, extend the left leg to meet the right. Right into Shavasana. So arms down by the sides, or hands can rest on the belly. The toes just drop out towards the sides of the mat. Close your eyes. And just allow the body to breathe as it naturally does. Start to deepen your breath. Bring some gentle movements back to the body. Reach your arms up overhead. Stretch through the entire body. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Make your way onto your right side. And then come up to a seated position. Hands at heart center. Anjali Mudra. Eyes are closed. Coming back to your personal intention and also our group intention. Staying connected. And sending yourself some gratitude for finding time to connect with yourself, your practice, your breath, the earth, and others in practice as well. Bowing forward, we say as friends and with gratitude. Namaste.